Attorney and author Sally Babbitt, Babbitt Legal Group, is joining us once again in studio. Sally, it can be overwhelming to have your very first meeting with an attorney, especially if that's not something you do on the regular, and it might take you a little bit to warm up. How do you maximize that first time that you sit down with the attorney?
Well, you're right. A lot of people are very intimidated, just as I am when I go into the doctor's office. But the first thing you need to do is just relax, because we're not the doctor's office. We're not going to poke and prod. We're not going to do anything painful. No scary diagnoses. So it's just a conversation. And most lawyers I know love to talk.
I've noticed that.
So tell us, what can you expect then?
A couple of things. First of all, you should expect to pay for the consultation.
Yeah.
The lawyers are giving legal advice, and that's how they pay their bills. Mm-hmm. But they're also exposing themselves to malpractice claims. And they're also conflicting out their entire firm from representing anybody involved in that case, even if the person you're meeting with doesn't hire you. And then second, expect the lawyer to be asking a lot of questions with a lot of details. Mm-hmm. And that's because they're trying to not only get an idea of the legal issue, but they really want to drill down into the specific facts that are going to be important moving forward in a case.
Well, and remember, you're the customer.
That's right.
You're sitting down with the attorney.
That's right.
So what kind of mistakes do most clients make at that first meeting when they're meeting an attorney?
It's strange, but I think a lack of transparency. And again, I go back to visiting the doctor. If you're not quite honest with your doctor, they can't really diagnose you properly. If you don't have full transparency with your lawyer, then they're not going to be able to give you quite an accurate estimate of, do you have a good case, or what should we do for you? And it's surprising how many people just tend to hold back certain pieces of information.
Huh. You'd think you'd just put it all out there and say, okay, here's my story, can you help me or not?
You'd think so, but I've had people come in who presented as a married couple, and then later in the conversation it turned out, well, we're not really married, we're just living together. And it's like, I don't really care. I just need to know that because it has legal significance,
Right.
Or someone else who wanted to leave something to their niece, and I'm writing down to my niece, blah blah blah, and finally, well, that's not actually my niece.
Okay.
Actually, my mistress, and it's like, again,
Oh my.
I don't care.
Babbitt
Need to know.
Legal Group PC, SallyBabbittLaw.com. Thank you, Sally.
Oh, you're so welcome.